Dick Grayson is a police investigator and Batman's first Robin. Rachel Roth, aka Raven, knows that she has an evil power within herself. A man shows up at Rachel's house, holding her mom hostage, and then takes her out after she told the truth to Raven. Raven knocked out the man and ran away. Dick suits up and takes out some criminals that has been let go. Rachel goes to Detroit where Dick is at. Rachel gets herself arrested because she thought she was getting kidnapped. Dick was asked to help because he likes helping kids. Rachel asked Dick for help because she saw him in her dreams. Dick left her alone to confirm what she said was true, and it was. When Dick goes back for her, she is missing after a police officer drugged her and took her away. Rachel is tied up and about to be taken out because she is the doorway to Earth's destruction. Dick is there to save Rachel, but Rachel's evil form Raven takes the man out. Corey Anders, aka Starfire, was in an accident and ran away when armed men were chasing after her, but she doesn't remember anything. Corey goes to a Russian bar to find out what happened, and the boss is heartbroken because she betrayed him. The boss shoots at her, but her power saved her, and the men were burnt to ashes. Corey finds out about the person she is looking for, who is Rachel. Hank Hall, aka Hawk, is being tortured after being caught, but Dawn Granger, aka Dove, saves Hawk. 4 years ago, Hawk, Dove, and Robin were fighting crime together. Dick comforts Rachel and asks her how the man died, but she doesn't answer, so they lie low for a bit. A man goes to a dangerous family to activate them to kidnap Rachel. Dick brings Rachel to Dawn and Hank's place to lie low. Dawn asks Dick for help with their last hit, but Hank comes to see Dawn holding Dick's arms. Hank and Dick starts fighting, and Raven makes them stop. Rachel tries to convince Dick to help them for their last job, and Dick agrees. At the hit, Hawk was shot and Dove helps him out, but they get surrounded. Luckily, Robin comes and saves them by taking them out brutally. Rachel finds the money and the note Dick left for them to take care of Rachel. They confront Dick at the rooftop because of the letter, and then the dangerous family shows up. A fight breaks out, and it seems like Hawk, Dawn, and Dick are losing the fight. Dawn is thrown off the roof by them, and luckily she survives. They kidnap Rachel, but Corey sees them and follows them till they go for a washroom break. Then Starfire uses her powers to save Rachel. Corey saved Rachel because she thought Rachel could help her with her lost memory, and Corey brings Rachel to St. Paul from a photo. Dick gets info on where Corey was last seen, and Dick heads that way. When Dick arrives to the crime scene, he goes and downloads the video footage. After investigating the footage, he finds out Corey's plates and heads to where she was last seen. Corey and Rachel arrives at St. Paul Church, and they seem to be having a good time. Sister Catherine tells Corey where the key is from, and that's where she goes. The dangerous family goes to Dr. Adamson to tell him that they have failed their mission. Dr. Adamson explains why Raven is an important tool to welcome her father so he can scrub this world clean, and he gives the family another chance. When Corey opens the locker, she finds another key and is quite annoyed about it. Rachel meets with Gar Logan, aka BeastBoy, while playing at the arcade. Dick arrives and talks to Corey about Rachel. They leave with Dick to go back to the sisters after Raven's emotions go out of control. Dick explains to Rachel why he is helping her because he was in the same situation where someone took Dick's parents, and Dick wants to help Rachel control her powers. Sister Catherine drugs Rachel and brings her to a secluded room so her father won't get to her. Corey takes Dick's car to go to a storage room filled with notes about Raven. Dick arrives at the storage to find out that Raven is the destroyer of worlds. Raven becomes in control and escapes from the locked room by blowing it up. 2 years ago in the Congo, Gar was infected with a disease and they were left alone until Dr. Niles Calder showed up to cure Gar. Present day, while Rachel is running away, Beast Boy shows up to take her away. At the dinner table, they are all enjoying Larry's cooking, but suddenly Dr. Calder shows up with a new patient. Shailene Lau is the patient suffering from an exploded tanker full of liquid nitrogen. Raven comes to save the day by calming Shailene down, and her powers were helping too. Dr. Calder disciplines Gar because he doesn't want them to be found out and get experimented on. Then he asks about Rachel's healing power and whether she can do other things too, and possibly help her. Dr. Calder offers to help Rachel, and Rachel agrees to a treatment. Dick gets info about Rachel when 2 hunters reported Rachel and Beast Boy, so he pays one of them a visit to find out more. Dick loses control until Corey stops him from beating the hunter, and the kid shows up scared. At the treatment for Rachel, she is strapped down so she won't lose control, but backs out of the treatment last minute. So Gar tells Dr. Calder to stop. Dr. Calder shot Beast Boy with a tranquilizer and he fell down asleep. Raven is in control again and knocks out Dr. Calder. Luckily, Dick comes in time to stop her to control her power. Gar, Rachel, and Corey goes with Dick to a motel. At the motel, they learn each other's powers. Beast Boy turns into a tiger or any animal. Starfire can use fire, mainly in the daytime. Raven has demonic powers, and Dick can keep them all safe. After the Dangerous family loses their dad, they get a new one. They arrive at the motel where Dick and the crew are staying at. The dad and mom attacks Dick, and a fight breaks out over there. The son and daughter goes after Raven, but Corey was there, so they attack her instead. Gar and Rachel escapes, while Corey is holding her ground. Dick is knocked out, but Corey is powerful enough to hold them off till they go to the car. Then Corey gets knocked out. Robin shows up to beat them up with the new team Dick formed. The family is tied up to be questioned, but the family is brainwashed, so they don't answer anything important. Dick visits Adamson to find out what he wants with Raven, but Adamson turns on the kill switch and the family explodes for failing. Dick questions Adamson and finds out that he works for the organization that works for Raven's father, but a SWAT team shows up to terminate both of them. Dick fights back, but is overwhelmed. Luckily, Jason Todd, the new Robin, comes to save the day. They go to a safe house and Dick tells them to come too. Meanwhile, Dick takes out the tracker that was in him, so Batman can't find him. Jason shows Dick some pictures of people, and he recognizes them right away, because they were from the circus Dick grew up with. So Dick and Jason visits Clayton Williams to check up on him, because he is the last one alive. Dick links up with Clayton, but Jason can't keep his hand to himself and starts a fight. Right before they go at it, Dick stops him, and a car blows up right in front of the bar. Dick gets a call from Nick Zuko, Tony Zuko's son, that knew Dick from before. Dick gets a message with Clayton tied up, and Nick will be in touch with Dick. Dick's Robin goes to an abandoned chemical building to rescue Clayton. Nick explains why he wanted revenge, because they lost witness protection and he lost his family. Luckily, Jason showed up to surprise Nick, and they both saved Clayton together. Police shows up, but Jason's Robin takes them down because of the previous offense officers did to Jason. Dick stops Jason from continuing to assault the officers and helps Clayton out. Corey wakes up Adamson to question him. Well, that's it for part 1. If you want part 2, comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.